not going to get anything.
What? Look who's staring at me.
Listen, I'm working right now, so make it quick, okay? Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps, up front.
Oh man, do I have to have the company? I really need to sleep.
Right at the top of the stairs, honey. The room with the big bed. Take care of yourself, hun.
Hey there.
Hello.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you need something?
That's my inventory. Carrying a lot of stuff on it. Is it city? that. Guess I go upstairs.
Vault-Tec welcomes you to our new line of subterranean vaults featuring our patented Triple S technology. Triple S technology is Vault-Tec's convergence of the three most important parts of apocalyptic endurance: safety, survivability, and underground, down. Smile! Our Simu-Sun lighting mimics the feeling of being outside with only a fraction of the sunburn potential. Concerns about security? Our Eye on You cameras enable the Vault's leader to watch your every move. Should the unlikely event arise that the planet is laid to waste, you'll feel happy knowing your family will be safe in a Vault-Tec. We hope you've enjoyed our tour today. If you have any further questions, please take a brochure from our helpful Vault-Tec guides.
Yeah, no thanks.
For as long as history has been recorded, man has had an insatiable hunger for knowledge regarding the universe. To understand
Lock.
why man is so interested in this unknown expanse of space around our little world, we must take a journey. Please, sit back, relax, and free yourself from the bonds of our planet as we take off for the game's over. For as long as history has been recorded, man insatiable knowledge regarding understand why man is so space around our little world, we must take a journey. Please. Sit back, relax, and free yourself from the bonds of our planet as we take off for the star. Star. Planet star.
Ooh. Nothing in there. Ooh, I can hack this. E2. There we go.
Planet as we take off for the stars. Star. Planet as we stars.
Found you!
Ow. Ugh. Darn. We're gonna jump off. I'm not going through that vault thing again. Ooh. Mini gun. Ow. Oh shit. Well, this is just not what I wanted. Whoa. Let's just continue going over. I see a person over here.
We've got to get this area locked down.
Okay. I wonder if there's a bed here I can sleep in.
If you're looking for 3 doggies upstairs,
Ooh.
Hey, all right! The hero of the wasteland returns.
Uh-huh.
And well done indeed. Now GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad. When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo, which didn't make sense to me, and mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry. You've never heard of Rivet City? Wow. Just wow. Well, a whole bunch of people got together and turned a beached aircraft carrier into a town. Pretty cool, huh? Just follow the river south from here. There's no way you can miss it.
Okay.
Anytime you need a place to crash, duck in here. Be glad to provide.
Well, that's good, because I could always use a spot to get my health back.
welcome to the GNR Garrison.
Fast travel here. Oh boy. Who are you?
Another human with a death wish. Welcome to the mall, tourist. Those knuckle draggers? Nah, they don't bother us ghouls. Maybe they see us as kin or something, I don't know. Now there's other assholes. Yeah, you know, those humans like you. Well, maybe not like you, I don't know, but humans all the same. The Brotherhood of Steel guys with their testosterone and power armor. Those Psycho Talon Company mercs. Those other assholes. Nice to meet you too. I'm the sentry for Underworld. City of Ghouls, inside the museum. For a tourist, you're pretty clueless. My name's Willow, by the way. Sure did. Underworld. It's right inside the Museum of History, then through the Big Skull. Most of the residents ain't crazy about humans, but they'll sell to you, fix you up so long as your caps are good and you ain't a ghoul hater.
Okay.
Come on, here you are in the mall of our nation's fine capital, taking in the sights, visiting the monuments. Face it, you're a tourist.
Rude.
Till next time, sightseer.
Well, I have to go this way. Oh.
First mistake.
Get back here. Run away from me. Ooh, grenade. Impact. Unarmed increased by 1. Level up. Is that Rivet City up there? It is.
Good to see you.
Someone, please. Water. Please. Water. Oh, thank God. Someone new. I need water, please. Water. I've been drinking this irradiated shit and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please. Please, help me.
How do I get into Rivet City?
Good to see you.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you? Tell me what you need, and maybe I've got your fix.
Stim packs. I know you got stim packs. Goody. Give me all of them.
Thanks. Cheers, pal. Watch yourself out there.
How do I get into Rivet City?
Hello.
There's normally supposed to be someone up here? Let's go get purified water from this Doc guy.
Hey.
Looking for your fix? Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
Oh, he doesn't have purified water.
Cheers, pal. Watch yourself out there.
How? How does one get in? That looks like a viable spot over there. When it said, I thought it was an aircraft, like a plane. Did I mishear that? Dog meat. Always collect loot. But I think I can get into Rivet City this way. By the looks of it. At least I think. Is there not a way in from this way? Poopy. How do I get in? I am dumbfounded. Oh, I see. I'm just really blind. Ah. Alright. I feel like I need to get purified water for that guy. Maybe I should go where the quest marker actually tells me to go. Now I have to talk to someone over there. Is that the bridge? How do I... There's gotta be. It's gotta be the purified water guy. Oh no, intercom.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. Yeah? Let me guess. No, she's not expecting you. But it's really important, and you need to see her right away. Been a lot of that going around lately, and I've had just about enough of it. So you're going to have to do better than that. Older guy, in his 50s or so? I remember him. He left already, but Dr. Lee might know more. All right, you can go on up. She'll be in the science lab. Just don't cause any trouble, or else you're gonna answer to me. Carry on, then.
Nice.
Good to see you.
Hey there.
Science lab.
Yes. Any trouble in this area? Don't even think of breaking into that.
Science lab.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here? You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same. I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know? Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could. Yes. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough. James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again. Okay. Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know? It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated. We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment. You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Yikes.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Oh, I already did that.
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule. Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
I'm getting coffee while having this conversation with the doctor. I don't care about this
You mean
person.
you haven't?
Alright.
I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
This is like a wild goose chase to go find my dad. Give me a second. I am getting more coffee.
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone. Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry.
15% chance.
I'm sorry, I'm not in a position to help you. You understand, I have enough to worry about already. Good luck finding your father.
We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving.
Oops. I don't like Rivet City. It's too cramped.
Don't mind me waiting.
Well, I already sold my stuff.
I don't think that... belongs to you. Hey.
Nope.
Evening.
Saint Monica bless you.
I think this is the right way. This looks like the right way.
Want something?
You looking for the mayor or the sheriff?
Yes?
Nope.
Been busy testing? So, how's the scabbing? Really? No medicine at all? None? Seriously? Well, I guess I should have expected that. It's been a long time after all. But you certainly did research a couple of risks of those big stores. Tell me about it. Oh my, raiders had set up camp there? I'm guessing you didn't just negotiate with them, did you? Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food
nice.
shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. The taste kinda grates after a while. I still need to study a living specimen with radiation poisoning. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
What?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that. Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad-cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get back. Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness.
200?
But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Oh. Okay.
Come back soon.
Well, I know how to do it.
Billy says not to talk to you.
Just stand next to the nuclear device. Yeah, that should work. Oh man, this is gonna be... How do I check my rads? 200, okay. I'm sure this is worth it. Okay.
Good to see you.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Here's your reward. Hell, why don't you move in? Could use someone like you. Got an empty place here you can use. Here's the key indeed. It ain't much to look at, but talk with Moira. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
Awesome.
Take care now.
I have a house. Alright, time to get those rads removed because my goodness.
How's... Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter? I can tell! You're positively glowing! Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up. You're a lucky one, you know. At this level, most people don't make it. But then again, most people don't have my experimental tricks. And now, after taking a few notes, I'll take care of that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade concoction. I've never had the chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few
Accidents?
happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
Oh, Moira's spat had an unexpected side effect. Now when you suffer from advanced radiation poisoning, crippled limbs automatically regenerate? Dang.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine from my studies? What better reward for avoiding explosives than to pay you with explosives? Frag grenades, in this case. I got a pretty good haul of them recently. And if you bring me back something to study, maybe I can make some modifications for you. Nothing like tinkering with a live mine, right? Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell. Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you. Of course I can. Which one in particular interests you?
Ooh.
If you're wounded, or you've hurt one of your limbs badly, this setup will allow you to heal it up as good as any other wasteland doctor.
Ooh.
This setup is great for experimenting and coming up with all sorts of useful concoctions. It can also be used to get rid of any horrible addictions you may have from tasting your results. If you feel like tinkering and want to build some custom gizmos, this setup will help you do it. If you feel like filling your place with a whole bunch of music, switch this beautiful pre-war antique on. One push of a button, and you can get your hands on an ice-cold Nuka-Cola.
That's it?
Sounds good. Some people don't like living in a boring old house. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
Love Machine. Should I?
Feeling a bit anxious, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me. Although you could always purchase a new one. Well then, let's make a deal.
Oh. Oh, that's so expensive. Oh, I can't afford that. Oops. Hey, give me all the stim packs.
Good hunting. Try not to die.
I got my eye on you.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's way up there. Ugh. It's fine. Let me... We probably respawn by now. Or not? No, they're all still dead. Hell yeah.
We're back. Somebody open up the... Hang on. Something ain't right here.
Uh-oh.
Loading personality. Roscoe, R04B9. Office helper. Running default office protocol. Error. Loading daily agenda. Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back. Commencing attack on hostile target. This is a use of deadly force. Please direct complaints to your local law enforcement authority.
Should have done this before turning in the quest, but oh well. Oh man.
Special delivery! Run, run, run! No! God damn it!
Ow. Maybe I should just use guns. There we go. Save the melee build for things like Elder Scrolls. Oh my god.
I'm gonna mount you
I am crippled. Scrapyard. There's no, well, there is one companion. Oh, we're almost there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna save. Yikes. Oh boy. Oh no. Sniper rifle? 308. Oh my god.
Evening.
Let me... Where's the... Is it up there? Is that it? I think?
The men, women, and children of the earth, come forth to gather and behold this power.
Uh-huh. Power of Adam. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, Wadsworth?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you? You have yourself a fine day, madam.
Hell yeah.
I urge you, my friend, come.
How are those hot little potatoes? Because, you know, they're on the ground, like potatoes, and hot because they, explode. Anyway, what's up? My very own landmine! Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine? That's a pretty good way of putting it. I think I'll use that in the book. Maybe I should credit you as a co-author instead of just a researcher. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course, but it's easy to make your own, too.
Is it a grenade launcher? Please tell me it's a grenade launcher. Schematics for bottle cap mine? Aww.
It most certainly does. And if I keep writing in the style of some of your reports, this is going to be one mighty slick book. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs.
Ooh,
of course, you may
yes.
need them. We've still got 2 more chapters to go.
Oh boy.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first? Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit. Don't worry about the chemicals. I handled them all the time while experimenting, and I'm perfectly fine, aren't I? How about I let you have the leftover chems I used to make it? Heck, do a thorough job, and maybe I'll let you keep the repellent itself. It'll be easy.
Oh boy.
One tap with the applicator, and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
Oh boy.
Come back soon.
Repellent stick? What does it look like? It is literally oh, it's got goop on it. Oh, I guess I'm doing it. I'm gonna let them. Are you guys gonna do anything about that? Got 29 stim packs. Ew! What are you? What the fuck? That is some freak nasty shit.
No more games! Time to die! Bastards!
Thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I was dead for sure. Here, I managed to hide these supplies before they tied me up. You take them. It's the best I can do to thank you. You're right. I'll try to make it on my own. If I'm careful, I should be okay.
I got a nail board. Lame. Gonna drop it. Oh, it made their heads explode. Ooh, I leveled up. Get back here. Oh. Ow. I probably need one more. Damn it. Oh well. Whatever.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working. Just a few? Well, I'm sure it'll be good enough. So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I bet. That's just terrible. But besides, I'm sure you've got plenty of ways to do terrible things to people. I don't want any part in that. I guess it's back to the drawing board for that repellent. I wonder if I can make it into some sort of fuel. Anyway, I'll just take that. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot we don't know about Mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. I hesitate to ask, but I'll need to examine the effects of serious physical trauma. I wouldn't ask if I couldn't fix you up afterwards, of course. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out? Mirelurks are a big threat in some areas, and knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Ew.
While you're working on that, I'll be following up on a lead I've got for a couple stealth boys. When you're done, they're yours. And who knows, maybe we'll learn something useful from the Mirelurks. That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study. Try not to die.
Well, it's right next to the tepid sewers. Do not kill any Mirelurks in Anchorage War Memorial. Okay. We're gonna make a save again. I don't know if I could stealth this. Nope. Whoops. Nope. I got enough time.
Hey.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center? I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them? Oh, really? Maybe their leader figures are bred, sort of like ant queens. I wonder if relocating a Mirelurk king would prompt the others to move. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future. Great! I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right? Did you know when bones break and re-heal, they grow back tougher? In a way, you'd be repaying yourself. Once I make sure you survive, of course. But in a more tangible way, I can give you a modified environmental suit of mine. How's that sound? Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries, maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Yeah.
The info you're bringing back is great.
I'm gonna go jump on a landmine. How badly hurt do I need to be? 50 health or less. I can do that. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Does it not go off on top of me?
Some grub? Try the brass lantern.
Pants exploded? What?
You want something?
Oh God. Oh, there we go. I thought I broke it.
Well, how do you feel? Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity. Deadened nerves? That's probably a bad sign, you know. Like nervous system degradation type of bad. Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
Environment suit?
Absolutely. I'm glad to finish it up. I bet you're even happier, right? Just one last chapter now, and it's much safer, I promise. Oh, and here's your payment. 2 big boxes full of ammo. Think of it as insurance, in case the next chapter isn't as safe as I predict.
Oh boy.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first? Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching. Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal. Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
I could lie about it.
Try asking around a bit. You never know who's collected a lot of information, do you? Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know? Well, look around at the world we live in. It may be okay to you, but I've read about what it used to be like, and this wasn't it. So we all need something that keeps us going, despite all the terrible things around us. For me, it's things like this book. No, it's like, did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like the glass, and everyone's trying to put it back together like it was. But it'll never come together the same way. Hey, it sounds crazy when you say it that way, but that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah. The Wasteland Survival Guide isn't much toward that lofty goal, but it's an important one. And that's why I need your help. I don't think I can do it alone. Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?
Oh boy. Oh, I mean, oh, this is a tiny map. Or maybe not. So far, I've explored one corner of the map. Really don't want to go back into Rivet City.
Good. I'm on duty. Make it quick. Whatever.
Damn, alright.
Hello. I'm Tammy. Have you seen my good-for-nothing son lately? The little shit is usually up to no good. Figures. I'm going to the Muddy Rudder for a drink later. If I see you down there, you can buy me a drink. Get away! I've got enough to deal with without you wasting my time. Like I care.
Wow.
Is there a problem? I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. Carry on, then.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here. Need to do some killing, eh? Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all. If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
Bannon.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
I'll be right with you. Hello. Welcome to a quick fix.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business. Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes. A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative. Dr. Lee. It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world. Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the Wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? That's just a technicality, really. This wasn't what you'd call a settlement until I whipped them all into shape. More of a camp, really. But I suppose if you really care about what they have to say, you could grill some of the hangar deck rabble. Don't expect a speck of truth from them, especially not that bartending crone, Belle Bonnie. She tells the most disgusting lies. Precisely. After sponsoring the settlement and organizing the city council, I took my rightful place at its head. Oh, of course, we're all equals there. People would complain if we didn't at least say that. But you and I know better, don't we?
This guy.
Come back soon.
This guy, I want to kill this guy.
I need a drink.
Hangar docks.
Good to see you.
Well, there's not much here. And I gotta go through this maze of ships.
Morning.
Science lab.
Hey there.
What? Oh. Stairwell?
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. Yeah, well, it's my dump, not yours. Either order a drink or get out. History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes. No, but I can damn sure share a bag of get the hell out of my bar. First one's on the house. Now scram. Huh. Why, that lying son of a bitch. He wasn't even born when I got here. Want to know this tub's history? Only person who really knows it is Pinkerton. And most think he's dead, or gone. He's holed up in the other half of the ship, and he don't like visitors. He'll set you straight. I'll be right here when you get thirsty.
Alright.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into them. Good to see you.
Everything looks okay here.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Ooh. Okay, how do we get back up? Can I make that?
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me, so I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going. Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight. For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck. About 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great. Who cares? It's some hydroponics pipe dream that Lee has been working on forever. Waste of time and effort, I say. Apparently, though, my teams cared more about it than they did about little things like defense systems or making this ship float again. Treacherous bastards, all of them. Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place. Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, you need something?
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. I'll bet they used some sort of chemical device to drive off the Mirelurks. Or a sonic device. Anyway, I guess it worked pretty well. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. The next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Nice.
I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it? Well, you'll be getting access to an army of robots. That ought to be reward enough, right? But if you insist, I could spare some pulse grenades. Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here.
Nice.
And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. See ya. Fiddle with any interesting technology? Well, why not go over there and make a few friends? Or good hunting. Good.
Oh no.
Huh. Did you know the human body?
I need
You
to
got
repair my equipment.
Try. Hey, don't mind the smell. Sure. Good hunting. Come back.
Oh, I gotta go way out there. Yikes. Only level 6. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be a lot more to this game. There's no way that only a quarter of the map is all there is to it. Let's just cover this place. There we go.
Were you trying to hide from me?
This is a small building. Oh, I gotta go around the other side?
Hello, stranger. I'm Tinker Joe, premier supplier of robotic parts and service throughout the DC wasteland. Various things. You never know what might come in handy. I'm afraid these bots are all spoken for. I'm just delivering them now. I've got a custom Gutsy that isn't spoken for, but... well, RL3's a bit finicky about the company he keeps, and I don't think he likes the look of you. Nothing personal, of course.
Oh, man.
Later.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Oh, I gotta go over here. Now, do I bother being stealthy? That was wasteful. Rad roaches and mole rats, not a big deal. Oh, my knife, so I'm not degrading my guns. Ow! Ow!
Target identified. Your
Oh boy. Oh god.
Clear now. This is now a fire zone. A vital is in progress. Citizens are advising attack on the area. Target. A lawful plea of stepping into the open is in progress. Citizens are advised. Law-abiding citizens area have nothing to fear. Please step into the open and hide.
Well, I can't hack the terminal because I don't have a high enough science.
Hey there.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately? Oh, great! Reactivating long dormant technology is definitely a good step towards the survival of humanity as a whole. Then again, maybe it's more dangerous if it's active but uncontrolled. How did it turn out?
I was just that good.
It's a bit surprising how sturdy and easy to use a lot of the junk tech is. Guess they made it sturdy and simple back then. It helps to have the right tool for the job. Failing that, go with the right tool to cheat at the job. Like a pulse grenade. Here, have a couple.
Nice.
Yes. Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer, information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there, so how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book. Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Come back soon.
Oh boy. That's a next time thing. We are at time. If appreciate you all for joining. And I will see you next time.